Alright guys, looks like it's started up now. Patience, so I can watch the chat. Sounds better for me. I'll pop my like down, hopefully everyone else does the same. So I took a couple of extra minutes. I ordered myself some dinner as well, so it should be arriving in about half an hour. If anyone hears a knock on my door, let me know. Seth Greason, thanks for hanging around, buddy. I didn't end up reading these earlier. Caleb, what's doing, brother? This is pretty much like the first time I've gotten onto the game. I got on for a minute while I was talking to Bulldog, and then I forgot about a fight, so I decided to give up playing while I was talking. What is it? 3 catalysts, 3 basics for 900. Another 3 basics. Alpha class. Those tier 2 alpha fragments. Can't say it's not tempting. I do like those tier 2 alpha fragments. Nah, Seth, I prefer just to keep it to a couple of people, mainly the people that are on you during Slycem's main call, just because it's his channel after all. So you know, try with him first, and once you're on his main channel a bit, then I can look at adding your details in. Makes it easier for me just to use people that he trusts. Just don't have those units available. Don't really want to buy them. How long does this go for? It'll be in the store, won't it? Or am I just missing it all together here? Or did I miss it all together? Is it already over? What's up, Eternal? How are you, buddy? Yeah, I've seen you around, Seth. It's just, as I said, it's just I prefer to keep people on, like, only take people on the call that have been on before with Slycem. Who knows, the way my night ends up, I might end up taking anyone on call. Get demonetized, take anyone on call. I haven't even checked what the vanquishing blows are. Eternal says this hella fiasco. Homepage, man, check. You want me to check my homepage? Oh, there. I got 12 hours. So if I can manage to earn, what do I need? Like 1500, 900. So I need like 11,000 units. Oh, they were there, Eternal. They were just hiding. Thanks, Rudy. How are you, brother? I haven't hit my test of Valor yet, and it's yours as well. I better make sure I get in there. Only 3 hours left and seven people. We'll call that 8 because I haven't gone in yet, Rudy. But have you put the call out for people on the main chat? I usually don't like people. It annoys me a bit when people call it out, but over halfway through and not halfway through your participants yet, I'd say do it, Rudy. It's hard at this time of night too. A lot of our alliance is asleep, so. Off to bed, Seth. All right. Good night, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Drop a like if you can. Even a dislike, just any sort of reaction. Shows Slycem I'm having people pay attention. Still haven't checked these vanquishing blows. Keep on forgetting what I'm doing. A shock. Might as well not have checked it. So I got no major plans tonight, guys. Just yeah. Do some arena, get some units. Let's see if I can manage 1100 units in one night. I still haven't done my donations either, so I've got to get those battle chips up. Wife's out at a Christmas party tonight, so living the life. Shift this camera a little while I slink back. Sitting here having a beer, having plenty of beers by the end of the night. Paris says howdy, I say howdy Paris. Get myself some takeaway, a couple of beers. Yeah, it's an early one, Eternal. But because she's a theatre nurse, so all the surgeons throw Christmas parties. So they've got they all try and spread it out to make sure that they're not conflicting too much. This is the first one this year, and caught her by surprise too. She's got all her primming booked for next week. I don't know, tinting the eyebrows and fake tan and haircut. I don't know. I should know. I swear I did listen to her when she told me what she had booked. Oh, don't like takeaway because the last 2 times you got food. Oh, and that was only this week. That's not good at all. Yeah, touch wood, I've got a fairly cast iron stomach. I've eaten some disgusting things in my life and they've been ill. Oh, Eternal says he had 2 shots at Hella and missed. That's alright, Eternal. Just remember, I had 5 shots at Sparky and missed. KFC in it. In Asian, that's not good at all, Paris. What, just gonna slip this ear off just so I can hear, the door when my takeaway gets here. Don't want to miss out on my food. Going for another 4 tries in March. Yeah, were they good misses, Eternal, or were they bad misses? Five-star Hulk, good for fighting. 5-star good. Carnage, good for prestige. So yeah, not bad misses. I would have planned on streaming. I wouldn't have opened my crystals when I jumped onto Bulldog stream earlier. Not that I had a hell of a lot, because I generally open a lot of my crystals on a Friday. Start a summer advancement. Oh, we've got a rip, do we, Derek? Not showing for me. Was it just out for a short time, or and come back up? Could be you, Derek. Eternal was saying in regards to his misses, he already had a 550 Awakened Hulk on that account, but it doesn't hurt to have 2. And besides, my Science Tier 4 class Catalyst can actually go somewhere. Mr. Derek, how are you, buddy? It's my thing now, Derek. That whole toilet, you're gonna get plenty of toilet videos in the squad chat now. Well, that wasn't clever. Hari Shah asks where I'm from. I'm an Aussie, as Derek got for you there. Bro2D2, how are you, buddy? One of my fellow Aussies. Caleb's debating whether to watch Gifted or stream COD. Actually, I wonder... I haven't learnt this tablet yet. I'm pretty sure I could manage both to watch both streams if you were to do both. Yeah, if you stream COD, I can manage to watch both streams, Caleb. Watch one on YouTube Gaming. So I wanted to catch SlycemGaming stream today after his first day back on at the grind. Oh, you know, that's, I don't want to replay that. It's waste. R31, he loves his VB. Let me get this, guys. I'll just be a moment. Guess I won't. I was too slow. If they call back again, I'll answer it. I'm sure I've got Do Not Disturb on, so they've already tried to call back a couple of times. What I might do is I'm just going to Google that phone number, see if I can figure this out. Caleb's drained from work. Drained from Black Friday work. That's even worse. Well, my dog's barking. I'll be back in a second. It could be my dinner. Hang on half a tick. Dog was just barking, being an idiot. And Google isn't actually showing me anything for that phone number. I can't even figure out who was trying to call me. And I've put my beer down somewhere on the way, by the looks of it. That is my dinner. I'm gonna call this number back and see what I can do. Won't be a moment. Alright, good news, it is my dinner. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat it and turn my mic off while you guys keep on discussing about amongst yourselves. I'll put my phone back on. Once I can get it. Got myself all in a shambles. See if I can eat. Let me know if I'm eating too loudly, guys, and just so I can keep on reading the chat. Bro 222. Dinner from Ipswich a bit far. It's Deliveroo. R31. I don't know how to turn this off now. Turns split screen on my YouTube app, and I don't know how to turn it off. So dinner from Ipswich, Deliveroo. So I've got gonna finish off Punisher tonight. A few more episodes. Still haven't started Punisher myself. Yeah, I'm still getting through Arrow. Eternal says, I don't know why. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good R31 and MILF Deucer or Hella? Nine for Punisher and MILF Deucer for R31. Don't know why Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 60% at 7%. Been great every episode. What did you get? I look forward to the day I can watch those Netflix Marvel shows. Chitty, how are you, brother? Sorry, nothing interesting here. You just got here to watch me eat dinner and shit. Punisher will only get better, says R31. Eternal was saving for Milf Deucer, but Hella is Hella, R31. I just watched myself eat there. I might turn the camera off for this. Our dinner is a local burger joint, Eternal, Burgerhead. An Americana. It's one of the best burgers I've ever had. It's got, smashed beef, pulled brisket, I think. Onion. If you're ever in Penrith, Eternal, get to Burgerhead and get yourself an Americana. It originally come out as they do weekly specials or bi-weekly specials, so once a fortnight they'll have a special burger. This was one of them. And it was that good that they've brought it to the regular menu. I get one every couple of weeks. I actually got two tonight, and I had one for dinner last night. R31 says probably meat pie. Chid, I joined the raid and I failed miserably. I'm going to have another look at it in a bit. I hit level 30, Chid, so I could join it, and then I didn't rank anyone up once I hit level 30 and joined with those champs. Oh, I opened another one. How long do raids go for, Chid? Alright guys and girls, we're going to get a bit of strike force going on here. Oh, so you can have multiple raids at once, Chid. There you go. Eternal says you guys are going crazy in Strike Force. Yeah, I think Chid's going to leave us, Eternal. Chid's going to leave us for Strike Force before too long. Chid, do you ever get this? Where Nick Fury pops up on this screen and you can't go and do other things? Got to force close and restart. You're gonna leave us all, Chid. The contest is gonna be but a distant memory. Yeah, sometimes I've had him pop up 2-3 times in a row and just had to give up and go do a campaign mission. I think it's going to be the same again. Can't do anything once he's on that daily objectives page. What I might do this time is I'll try to go to a different page. Yeah, that's it, Chitty. The tutorial is still coming up. So, like seriously, level 30, I've been playing 3 days and the tutorial comes up every couple of days. It's probably happened about 5-6 times for me. It's annoying the hell out of me, I'll tell you what. Can't hit anything, Chid. Can't even do the tutorial mode this time. Bloody annoying. The thing is, anything I touch on the screen at this point counts as a continue for Luke Cage. So I hit campaigns, and it counts as continue. Then it goes to Nick Fury. And it only lets you hit that. Bloody rubbish. This must be a command company. Maybe later tonight, Chid, I'll try to delete it, re-download it. If it doesn't work, then I'll delete it and give up on it. But it has such promise, bro, too. I know it's still beta, but it has such promise. You don't want to go through the rigmarole Pro 2 for the beta version? Didn't want to go through the effort either, so he just used my New Zealand ID, because I live in New Zealand. Moved there, what, 2-3 days ago? I'm actually back in Australia now, but I was there for a day. Well, we can, Chid. It's just, I need to try and organise that somehow. Do we know anyone in New Zealand? If we could get a New Zealand iTunes card, that would be the easiest way. Hey 6E, it's Willow here. Cam's not on because I'm just eating some dinner. Same reason gameplay's not on. We're just sitting here having a chat. Oh, Chid. If we knew someone in New Zealand, we could organise a iTunes gift card. Load that onto the New Zealand iTunes account. Maybe I'll just ask Slycem for his credit card. Put that on the account. Yeah, I'm going well, thanks, 6C. Much better now I've got that burger in me. All those burgers I had to. They're delicious. Our new Marvel game list is Marvel Strike Force. Well, 6Z, you do know that listening to SlycemGaming while studying, it's been proven to get you A's. Yeah, there's a trick behind it, Illust. You gotta... The easiest way is to search Seaton's video. He's got the way to do it. You have to go through the New Zealand App Store to do it, because it's only in New Zealand apparently for the beta testing. So you've got to go through create a New Zealand Apple ID and go that way. Now I'll just be another moment. Got a lot of burger juice on my hands. I'll wash my hands and I'll be right back. And then actually start doing some gameplay for you. Probably makes it easier for you to hear me if I've actually got the headphones on. Get myself comfortable here. So what's everyone up to at this year? I'm assuming, I think most of you are American, if I'm not. Well, I know Bro2 and R31 aren't. I think the rest of you are American, if I'm not mistaken. And oh, I thought my mic was actually off for a second there. Anyone here actually grinding the Hella Arena? I'd love to, but I don't think I've got another free weekend between here and Christmas. R31 says fish and chips. That's your dinner, is it, R31? And Bro2D2 says, yeah, I am. I assume that means you are grinding for Hella. What are you at the moment, Bro2? Not the 4-star, just the 3-star. I haven't gone for a 3-star champ in God knows how long. Yeah, used to go for the 3-star every single time. But yeah, I hit a point where I was like, no, don't need 3 stars anymore. R31 says, hopefully I get Hella in the 3-star calendar. Thor is garbage. Well, in a comparison between the two, absolutely R31. Abso-frickin-lutely. Thor in Strike Force is not garbage at all, Chid says. Winter Soldier 2. Very OP. So how many champs are you up to in Strike Force, Chid? I think I'm at 11. R31 would prefer to use OG Thor over Thor Ragnarok. I think that's the thing. Thor was going to fail no matter what, because he doesn't stack against OG Thor. I didn't read that right at first, Caleb. I read that as time to open a 4-star, hoping for a dupe or a new champ. I'm like, well, can't get anything else, really. But no, he says hopefully a new dupe or a new champ. I'm actually the opposite, Caleb. Every time I open a 4-star, I'm hoping to get it up there. Head towards the max sig. She's got no idea how many champs she's got in Strike Force. Were you here earlier when I said Chid's gonna leave us, Caleb? Chid's gonna leave the contest and concentrate on Strike Force. Give it a month or two. Oh, new champ, Caleb. Very nice. What'd you get? Yeah, yellow jacket's good. Caleb, I don't use him, but he's alright. A new champ is a new champ after all, Caleb. Caleb said he's one of the few old champs I can't seem to pull. Glad to have him, actually. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, the one that I really couldn't pull was Wolverine, Caleb. I pulled him 2-3 weeks ago now, and I was like, oh, thankfully, finally. I thought, well, now I've got to awaken him. And I thought, well, I won't awaken him now. I've had one last generic awakening gem left. I thought I won't awaken him now. I'll do it during item use. Very next 4-star crystal, Wolverine again. So I duped him and I didn't need to awaken him. R31 says he sold his yellow jacket. Selling champs, R31. Something we never recommend here at SlycemGaming. Yeah, I was very happy with it, Caleb. Hopefully one day down the track I get that killer 4-star champ. I'm like, I can awaken this champ. Oh, you haven't got OG Thor, Caleb. I pulled him maybe a month before 12.0. All I can remember is when I pulled him, or when I used an awakening gem and rank 5'd him. It was 4 days, I think it was, before they announced 12.0. So I was a bit... That's one of the reasons I was upset about 12.0. But as it turns out, I am all for 12.0. It was one of the best things to happen to the game. it was needed, and it definitely created that diverse use of champions. There's still a couple of champions that everyone says, yes, that's the champion to use, Starkey and Star-Lord. But you've got variety where you can, with skill, you can run pretty much anything with pretty much anyone. R31 says Star-Lord is his Bane, the one he can't pull. Yeah, I think I've got a Cosmic as well, Caleb. I had the 4-star generic. I think I've also got a 4-star Cosmic. But it's funny, Cosmic is to me as skill is to Bulldog. He pulled 3 of them in a row. I think I've pulled four Cosmic Awakening gems all up. And on Thor or Medusa, whichever comes first. It'd be a bit of a funny kick in the teeth if Medusa comes first, Caleb. Well, I definitely think that's the right class for it to be, Caleb, with so many good Mystic champs. That's like my T4s, my T4 class catalysts. They're like, I think I've used 7. I think I've used 16 and still have another 4 or something up my sleeve. Actually, I think Cosmic might be ahead in the class catalyst now as well. R31 has 7 tier 4 Mystic, but no 5-star Mystics. No 5-star Mystics. Actually, I think I've only got the one. He's a good one. I think he's a good one. A lot of people poo-poo him, but I like him. Can someone remind me if I pull up my Nebula that it's shock damage for the vanquishing blows? Pretty sure should be coming up somewhere. There she is. Not far away at all. Actually, she is far away because I'm about ready to go to the top of the list now to start at the other end, get this streak running. I had the streak pretty much running last night, but fell asleep. And then I decided to try and take the next fight and fell asleep again. So I lost the streak because I fell asleep while fighting twice in a row. Caleb's got a good list here. 4-star Mystics I have. Mordo, Magic, Switch, Gully, Dorm, Jugs, Ghost Rider, and Voodoo. That's 8. Jugs is the only one I don't have awakened, and I have 1 Mystic Gem. Obviously not going to use it on him. The Mystic class is so strong. Pretty sure I was blocking then. R31 says he doesn't have Mordo or Ghost Rider. Oh, it's funny, I actually had Ghost Rider, but he was so late in the piece for me that I didn't have him ranked up. It wasn't until I got my 5-star Ghost Rider that I learnt how to play with him. I'll go one more down here. R31 says, I don't rank up anything except 5-star champs these days. I did that, R31. I went 5 stars for a bit, but then I moved over to back to 4 stars because I needed to improve my prestige a bit. And now I've got the prestige somewhere where, you know, it's decent. It's 50-40 or something, so definitely one of the lower, down the lower end of SGA 1. But good enough to hold my bit there, and don't have any 5 stars really worth it, so I'm just sitting on my gems at the moment, or sitting on my catalysts at the moment. So yeah, you saw that too, Caleb? I was blocking and then she just smashed me. I know you can get killed through a block, but seriously, I was like 80% worth of health and she demolished me. She says, so what you're telling me is you haven't missed a parry in months. Oh no, I missed plenty of parries, shit. I don't think I've ever evaded Yellow Jackets level 1 so well. Caleb says, Mordo is fun, but Ghost Rider is so good. He's on my AQ team pretty constantly. Yeah, Ghost Rider's earned his spot there for me. I think he's on my map 5 and 6 team. I know he's on my map 6 team. I'm pretty sure he's on my map 5 as well. Ghost Rider, Iceman, Ultron, I believe is who I take for map 5. I'll have to remember within 12 hours, I suppose. What's the plan this week for AQ, Chid? Sure, saw it earlier today, but skipped it. Doesn't matter too much to me, Chid. So long as I know, so long as I look up before I enter my team. That's the thing. I use a different team for each day, so I make sure that I have a look and know which team I'm taking. Yes, I use my eyes and then use them again just to be sure, Chid. I've caught myself out a couple of times not doing it, so I find it's easier to do it than get caught out. I love seeing this now since I changed my masteries for a bit of a PI build. Now when I get this class advantage with my Iron Fist, seeing him up there with over 10,000, he's a beast. So have you done Rudy's Bounty, Chid? So when I jumped on before, I was only the 8th person on there. I did a bit of freestyle. I used can't remember what side it was. That you probably would have seen it, but I worked on a basic. I think I worked on a basic Mystic build and just change it around a little. No. Can't remember. I've used some basic build and just tweaked it a little so that I had my Mystic Dispersion in there. I only took Mystic Dispersion level 4, which is a pain in the butt after how much time and effort it took to unlock that last level. Yeah, sat down one night and read all the values and had a pen and paper and everything, writing things out. And she says, whoops, nope, haven't opened MCOC since. I think the party's missing there is since Strike Force come out. Actually, I think I remember us jiving you about Destiny 2 when that came out, wasn't it, Chid? We always like to pick on our Chid. How's work? I'm done now. Done for the week, Chid. I've got the day off tomorrow. I wish I had it to myself. I can't be nasty. I've got to see extended family. It's a once a year thing and have to see them. R31 trying to tell us he's on Centrelink. What do you do for work, R31? I know he's just going to say he's really on Centrelink after saying it. It's worth a try. Once I finish streaming tonight, I've got to go through and look at the all these line messages. Couldn't be bothered earlier. I think I'm over 2,000 at the moment, so I won't look at all of them. But I'll look at a good few of them. A carer full time. Sounds too nice of a job for you, R31. I thought you were a pest. Dad's 92, R31. And how old are you, R31? I thought you were... I always imagined you as a young guy. But if you're as young as I imagine, then your dad was a virile old man. Yeah, Chid, it was 1900 and something before I started streaming, and that was a little over an hour ago now. Actually, I'm pretty sure I turned my notifications off while I was still on Bulldog's stream. Because Frojo was just going crazy in that Strike Force chat, and I'm like, every 2 seconds there was a message popping up. Yeah, I don't like to read the messages when I'm not up to date with them. I don't like to spoil the ending. Yeah, it's a boring job, R31 shelf packing, but it's something that's got to be done, so. Going over the strategy of the raids, was it, Chid, or just general chit-chat? Strategy. Great, so that means that it is something that I've got to read. Actually, we found another war today, didn't we, Chid? Better go and place in a minute. So same team for me. I take it, Chid. Did whoever it was end up using that Black Panther? If not, I'll see if I can rank him up yet. I think it was T1 Alphas though that I was missing. R31. You are a pest. Sometimes in wars I sneak to other people's paths. I've had Chid steal my fights before in war, R31. Oh, that's right. I missed the T4 in the arena. Oh, you're on data. I hate using data. Yeah, I know, Chid, but are you implying that you'd like me to wait till tomorrow to put my defence in? Oh, no one's got their defence in yet. Not even my fearless leader. Yeah, I'll go with 40%. We're on a run now, or 20%. We're on a run now, Chid. What else have I got a couple of here? Mystic, Tech, Skill and Science. I got 2 of those. Let's add one of those on as well. I don't think I can do this. That one would have been better. Two of these, yeah, let's put one of those on. Oh, they don't work, Chid. Oh, well. You do go in and move these around, don't you, Chid? Put them somewhere useful. Ooh. Such an old man. Yeah, 31. Two battle groups. It's a strategy to get us up through these lower levels. We just kept on losing due to tiny little things, and it's frustrating for everyone. So our defender rating will smash tier. I think it was tier 2s and 3s, wasn't it, Chid, that we saw that they're sitting at like 900s, and we're pushing 1.1 million. So we'll smash it once we get there. It's just trying to actually get there has been a punish. Tier 1 and 2. Yeah, fortunately for me though, R31, I'm one of the chosen 20. Helps that I've got 2 of my 2 rank 4s in defense. He must hit me then, I didn't even see it. R31 says he doesn't see much top tier action, just middle range stuff. Like the casual alliances, so you can milk them. Anyone in R31's alliance here, he's milking you. Yeah, R31, I was the opposite. I was in, sorry if anyone from Knights of the Realm are here. I was in a alliance that just wasn't terribly good. But they were all good friends, and I stayed there probably longer than I should have. Until I finally decided that it was time for me to move on and make myself some personal growth in the game. But knowing most of seems to be going alright on my end, Chid. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it there, R31. As I said, I got along with them all extremely well. But, yeah, it just got to a point where it was stagnant and they obviously weren't going to grow. So, I just had to move on. But still in multiple of their chats. I'm in their Battle Group 3 chat because it's all the Aussies in the Battle Group 3. So I'm there and get to sling crap there. And I'm in the main alliance chat so that I can try help them along, give them feed them some useful information from up towards the top, up in that top 300. Oh, that's hard, R31. Saying one alliance I was with could not do map 3. No, they were definitely better than that. They run map 5 and don't get all the completions, but they get a good deal of the completions of map 5. R31 says, got any plans for Christmas? Well, I'll be closing my shop on the 23rd of December, R31, so on the Saturday at 2 PM. I will probably immediately hit the beverages. And on the 3 days in between, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No worries, Chid, catch you later. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, R31, I'll have the shop open, but it'll just be counterwork, so I'll have the young casual girl in there. But I'll be off between the 23rd and the 2nd. Hoping to get away for a day or two between Christmas and New Year. I think wife's working on the Wednesday, Thursday, so I might try and do like Friday, Saturday or something between Christmas and New Year. And apart from that, no real plans. Just, yeah. Enjoy the time off, really. I'm looking forward to it so much. I think that's why I'm getting so irritated at the moment at work. Customers are getting under my skin, and I think it's just because I know it's so close now. Under a month till I've got time off. Last time I had time off was near 12 months ago. Christmas break last year. Being self-employed, it's a luxury I don't often get. You got any plans, R31? Really? How old are you, R31? Got me intrigued. You're definitely not anywhere near the age I thought. I don't know what I'll do for New Year's. It's a Sunday night, isn't it? 36. Yeah, I thought I would have put you... Oh... close to half your age. It's funny, now that I know you're 36, I'll take those... Take your dirty mind even even dirtier. Yeah, I'm 33, so I'm not far off you, 31. But yeah, last year I was away for the fireworks, so I got to watch them. I was up at Airlie Beach. Watched them directly off my balcony of my 5-star hotel up there. Not quite what most people do at Airlie Beach, a 5-star hotel, but that's just the sort of people we are. So yeah, this year, hoping to get a couple of nights up at Port Macquarie. Got a voucher that I've had for over a year now. There's so many wrong replies I could have to that R31. About why you're not married. But we'll just say that you haven't met the right girl. Reminds me of not another teen movie is kind of the line I'm thinking along. I think it's that movie anyway. Funny, we haven't got as many people lurking here as usually tonight. Only, well, we've got you and I, R31, so that's 2 of the 10 people. But still, 8 people just lurking while we have a chat. Tell you what, R31, if you send 3 more messages, you'll have my whole chat screen filled up on my OBS. There you are. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Being SlycemGaming's usual main channel, like it's a lot of Americans that are here, like, and being a sad day, us Aussies are usually drunk. I know it's not often that I'd catch a Saturday night stream. Well, actually, it's now that I'm as old as I am. It used to be that I was always drunk on a Saturday night. Now it's bloody going out to dinner and stuff like that. Not quite as fun. Still good. I do like food, but I do miss being young and stupid sometimes. Yeah, games always will keep us young, R31. It's funny when I think about my mum and dad at my age. Oh, let me think. My age now, 33. I was turning 9 when my mum and dad were my age. It's amazing the way times have changed. People don't get hitched and pop them out anymore. Oh, Marvel will definitely never die. Although I should never say never. Definitely not in the foreseeable future. Yeah, they actually had to pay attention to each other, R31. It's always my comment. Anytime someone says, "Oh, you know, what I'm one of 6 or one of 7 or whatever," I'm saying, "Huh, your parents obviously didn't have a TV." And yeah, that's the way it is now. Like, tech definitely gets in the way. I say tech gets in the way as I sit here streaming my mobile game through my laptop. Yeah, I still remember setting up my Nintendo on one of those old wooden boxes, R31, where you'd have to spin the little dial to find the right channel, find the right setting. Although mum and dad's, it was a wooden box, but it was like a ply, and it just had the veneer on the sides, slowly peeling back. You pulled out the little channel selector and you had your switch, so your VHF, UHF, and whatever the third one was. And then your dial, so you had to figure out what you were doing, where you had to set it to get the Nintendo working. Nowadays, my TV at home doesn't even have an aerial. It's all streaming. Oh, Mum and Dad never actually had the bunny ears R31. That was something that they were right on the ball with. As soon as they decided that they were having a TV out the back, they got the antenna man in, got the extra aerial point. Use a digital outdoor antenna, and it's definitely nothing like they used to have in the past. It's funny, my antenna point is actually over here behind me, and my TV's up there, nowhere near one another. I don't know, the way they set this lounge room out, I don't know how they could have had an antenna point where they do. There's no way you'd have a TV there. No, Dingo, it's Hey Willow tonight. I am on the SlycemGaming channel, but you got A Willow. Yeah, we've got a few different content providers here on the SlycemGaming channel. The SlycemGaming network, there's a few different channels as well. Tell Slycem I'm not dead. I'll try and make sure I remember. Bingo. Coming up to 9:30 for me at the moment. I do that every time with Mordo. Coming up to 9:30 for me at the moment, so I'll probably forget in the morning. But I might remember, who knows. Yeah, Slycem's probably well and truly asleep by now. Did you watch his stream earlier, R31? Is he working again today, tomorrow? Today for him, tomorrow for us? Mordo can be a punish. I tell you what, I reckon 80% of the time I parry him straight out of the box in arena and get hit with that degeneration before I think about it. Was it his normal late night stream though, R31? I missed it. I was flat out at work today. I had to have my did it again. had to have my headphones in and listening to some upbeat music to. Must be some action going on around me. Did you see the 2 sets of cop lights just go past? So he was pretty much on until Bulldog took over. So we've had a decent little run then today. Bulldog took over from Slycem, I took over from Bulldog. Oh, he popped those 4 stars, did he? Is that because he's gonna have a go, have another attempt at Valor, or? Might need to give myself enough time after the stream to watch it. That She-Hulk is not bad. Did I just finish fighting with her? I'm in another planet when I play Arena. Don't pay that much attention at all. Which is why I always get that degen on when I parry the Mordos. Yeah, I must admit, I don't mind her. I don't think she's as bad as everyone makes out. I'd take her over Carnage. I'm pretty sure last year we got good Cyber Monday deals. I'm sure it was Cyber Monday that I ended up spending, first time I ever spent real money on the game was Cyber Monday last year. A good deal. I think I popped an Odin or something for like 50% bonus units or something. I can't remember. It was a good deal of money though. Might have even done more than an Odin. I think there was bonus with multiple tier packs of the units. I did 2 different packs to work out around about that $200 mark. If any of the Americans are still here, the Aussie dollar has nothing on the American dollar, so our Odins are worth, I'm not sure what they're worth, 160? Yeah, 160 bucks. So I think I bought a couple of deals last year. Yeah, some good Awakening gems, some good 5-star shards, some tier 2 alphas, or tier 2 alpha fragments. That's why I'm thinking about this Cyber Friday one, but there's no chance of me really getting the 1100 units I'd need to be able to do it. Especially considering I can't actually open up these arena crystals. I need to do my donations. It's funny, I don't want to donate extra battle chips anymore because I do SlycemGaming, and now we've realised that at some point someone's made a mistake and the battle chips that we're donating don't actually cover what we're running, so it needs to be even more battle chips than we were doing. I was doing 90,000 and I'm meant to be doing 110,000, so it's a big jump. Like, it was meant to be 45 and, well, it's meant to be 55 and we were doing 45. But he covers my gold and I never have gold either, so it's catch 22. So maybe I'll do a couple of weeks where I just do my own donations so I can see if it works out. See if I can. I know I earn a ton of gold with the battle chips. And if I'm not earning a ton of gold, it's units, so it's kind of like good or better. Yeah, I just miss opening them so much. I've only opened maybe, since being uncollected, maybe 20-30 crystals? You unawakened arena, or uncollected arena crystals? Just 'cause all my battle chips go to donations. I always wonder how Slicer ends up with so much gold R31. That hip's getting sore. Swap sides. Yeah, SlycemGaming's always got so much gold, and I'm like, how does he do this? I don't ever really see him grinding anything. But I suppose you do get gold from dupes, I suppose. When he's grinding those feature green master crystals. SlycemGaming is shifty. Tell you what, I think those beers are putting me to sleep tonight. After this beer, I might run across the road and get me a Red Bull or something. Don't exactly plan on going to bed 10 o'clock at night, so I might grab myself a Red Bull and see what more arena where I can get in. See if any of these other 7 lurkers will speak up. It's possible. I saw Clack was telling me yesterday that he actually watches it on his TV. So like through a, I don't know what it is over there, but here it'd be like Chromecast. So he watches it there, and it means you're not commenting because there's no comment box that you can go up and type on your TV. There's some people that do it that way, other people that just wouldn't have a YouTube account. So I remember when I first watched SlycemGaming's first stream, well, not watched SlycemGaming's first stream, when I first watched SlycemGaming's stream, yeah, I had no idea. I hadn't signed up to YouTube and messaged him online, and he said, oh, I commented in chat, and I'm like, oh, what, there's a chat? How do you do that? You get it out, signed up, and how's your father? It turns out I only just missed his Realm of Legends run too when I first started watching him. So I've gone back and found it since then, and it was like 3-4 days before I started watching his streams. So I came close. Probably a good thing that I didn't watch it 3-4 days beforehand, because it wasn't a good Realm of Legends run. Yeah, it was fun. It's funny. I've watched a few Realm of Legends videos, and I'm like, there was so much struggle there. Like I watched Arbitrarium's Realm of Legends run as well. I'm like, I must have just had a really good run against him, because I seriously got him first time, guillotine. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Good night, Irene. Can I fit any other sayings in there? But yeah, I think it's the fight took me 30, maybe 40 seconds or something. This is my wife's very demanding cat. She wants attention now, so she's got to get it. Much like my wife. Don't tell her I said that. Gully did it for me. I only had 3-star Gully. Yeah, I did it with the 3-star as well. R31. Well, no, it was funny R31 because I'd set myself aside. I'm like, yep, farmed resources and everything, and I had like 16, 17 revives or something, and all this health, and end up going through it and failed a few times on Scarlet Witch, because I'd taken the vision for Scarlet Witch, but yeah, I just kept failing. 3-4 times, I think. Then took it with Scarlet Witch, and it was all fine. And yeah, so I think I still had revives in stash after I'd finished running Realm of Legends. Just gonna mute the mic for a second while I try and get rid of these hiccups. Yeah, I struggled a little bit on the road, but fortunately I got onto whose videos is it? Joel Line, I think. I think he runs had awesome Road to the Labyrinth videos, showing all the nodes and what champions he suggested for each one, and I did my research and took the champions I needed and survived. Same thing will happen one day with the Labyrinth. Hopefully. Do my research and go in there over prepared. Yeah, those last 3-4 maps in Chapter 4, crazy. I don't think so, 31. I don't think Iron Fist is a Labyrinth champ. Could be, but I've never seen him used, and with the Mystic and Enigmatic of Maestro, definitely would make things a bit difficult. That was the whole reason I went for Sparky. He was going to be my Labyrinth champ. I'm actually thinking at the moment I'm probably going to go with 4-star Star-Lord. Just bite the bullet and go with him. I want to get it done. Never know if these Cyber Monday deals are good. Could be the start of my Labyrinth savings. I've got 1,300 units so far. So I've heard, you know, the 4-star Star-Lord can do it in 4,000 to 6,000 units. So I plan to take 10,000 to 15,000 units and save up. So take 10 to 15 and a full inventory, just so that I don't get stuck while I'm in there. But yeah, doing anything on stream is much harder as well, so... Number of fights that arena fights that I've messed up in while streaming, I'm like, God, this is why Labyrinth will be so difficult, because obviously I'm going to want to do it on stream. Labyrinth will always get viewers. I'll pop these guys in, find the match, and I'll be back in 5. I'll leave the stream running. Yeah, much more pressure, R31. I'll leave the stream running. I'll be back within 5. Gonna go across and grab myself a mother or a Red Bull or something, and you know, keep us going for a bit longer. So I'll catch you all soon. Alrighty, I'm back. Looks like I missed a little bit in the chat here. Thava was asking to Skype. As I was saying earlier, Thava, I prefer just to keep those that have been on the main call with SlycemGaming, so just to keep myself safe. 31 said he'll be here when I get back. Nemus with the chair emoji for the couch stream, the sofa stream. 31 saying I just went for a walk. Yeah, Nemus, I was just no plans on going to bed yet, but the beers were getting me a bit tired, so I decided I'd grab myself a bit of energy in a can. 31 telling him I've gone for a nitty run. No, not really, Nemus. Bit early for a nudie run yet. Curly Fried, how are you, brother? Oh god, I haven't had an energy drink in forever. It's like drinking bloody sugar. Did I run to America because Australia uses a stupid metric system? If I was to run to America, what would that be like? Would I have to run like 3 horses and half a sheep or something, or what is the measurement between Australia and America? It's alright. I love the jibes between America and Australia, Nemus. It's miles, because miles are better than kilometers. Longer. Longer is the word you want there. Miles are longer than kilometers. I'm sure you could do laps in the aisle of an airplane, Nemus. That's for the running part, not for the driving part. Oh, toilets. I should have gone to the toilet while I was across the road at the Service station. For you, Nemus. Servo is an Australian colloquial term for a service station or petrol station. I was on the last one for a little while, wasn't I? I know they're starting to recharge anyway. Let's just quest all this help. R31 doesn't have a bathroom, have a toilet. He just uses his garden. Has anyone had that, what I just did there? Where you can have, if you tap the help too quick, brings up the information page. Oh, so you can drive from Paris to Alaska. There you go, Nemus. It's such a waste of time, R31. The only reason I'm doing it now is so that when I start my next arena run, I can just go from the top. It also kills a couple of minutes so that another set can charge, because I ran them quite slow the first time around. Well, I've heard it's a whole... it's a server issue, R31, is why they can't do the help all. Because if they had help all, the hamster would have to run too fast, and it could cause hard issues. Yeah, I never think about that at the time, Nemus. It definitely makes sense to hit the helps after each fight, but I never remember until I'm scrolling 3 pages down. I'm like, oh, there's so many helps there. It takes so long to do them now. But it's not like I'm really going to get help at the moment anyway, Nemus, because apart from you, I think all Americans are asleep. I think I've got maybe 2 POMs in SGA1, and apart from that, it's all Americans and myself. Yeah, it definitely makes a lot more sense that way, R31, as Nemus was saying. It's just I never remember. Usually I'll end up on an arena round just by mistake. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll just have a couple of arena fights. And then all of a sudden a couple of arena fights turn into a whole round, and I'm like, oh, I really should have just sent for help. God, the evade on him. The Lone Ranger. Yeah, definitely feels it at this time of night, R31. Just gonna have to skip that song. After just having a Red Bull, I didn't want that bringing down my vibe. Just starting a Red Bull. Well, looks like we've got an extra lurker now. Oh, is that... That could be Nemus, actually. It might have been 10 before I'd gone for a run, and now Nemus is here. I was just saying, Nemus, I think it might have been before I went to grab my Red Bull that I was at 10 watching, and now I'm at 11. Could be that you've turned up. You could be the at 11th. I thought someone else had turned up and might have been lurking, but it's you. 11 minutes till next round. That's still Rudy's running, and no one else has had a go since Rudy. Let me try to send a call out for Rudy here for the bounty, although as I was saying, I think everyone's asleep, so might not go far. Best lurker in the MCOC community is Jar. I'm positive he's always lurking. Is that like Jar 777 or something, Nemus? It does ring a bell. I think I've actually seen him comment a couple of times, not just the lurk. R31 saying I won't sleep after a can of Red Bull. Oh, trust me, R31. But once my eyes are closed, I'm out. Though it is definitely seems to be working. Oh, 12 defender kills for graphics. Only one for me. I'll get those units there shortly, I think. I really need to get to it and do some harder content. I've been wasting revives lately. I guess Frojo's not going for Heller. Still waiting there. I might have to start this other one. Yeah, I should do that R31, but I get slack with doing that sort of thing. I've wasted so much gold by not selling stuff. What have I got sitting here at the moment? So 11 revives and a team revive sitting in the stash. It's close as 2 days away. Yeah, the reason I'm not collecting these is in 25 minutes. I think it was about 25 minutes. 20 minutes now. I swear that only said 8 earlier when I showed it, didn't it? Now all of a sudden it's 13? Maybe some of these Americans are awake. But yeah, in 20 minutes when that finishes, that's when I'll claim the rewards and try and trigger my own mission. Get those 100 shards. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure R31 that just before I turned the screen off, it said 8. And that's why I put the call out for Rudy so that we could try and get him up on the rewards. I don't like anyone missing out. Really need this Red Bull to kick in. Eyes are so heavy. Used to eat a kebab after work and could never sleep. It's funny you mention a kebab because that's what I had for lunch, R31. I used to eat a lot of kebabs after work when I was working delivery driving for Domino's. Got along well with the manager, and yeah, finish off a close shift and we'd go to Jimmy's Kebabs at Parramatta. Get there at 1 o'clock 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, have a kebab. Go home, go to sleep and wake up at 6 o'clock for work the next day. Working 2 jobs at the time. Back when I was much younger than I am now, I could handle 2 jobs at a time. R31 mentioning the HSBs. I've only ever had one myself. This blurry guy is A Willow quick shot. You want me to try bring the camera in a bit closer? Still quite pretty blurry actually. But blurry also describes the way I feel at the moment, quick shot. Busy week at work. Finally get a chance to let my hair down. And letting my hair down is sitting here and streaming for you lot. R31 says, we appreciate the stream, got nothing better to do while I watch TV. That's the thing, all I'd do is sit here half watching TV or watching Netflix on the computer while playing my game. Instead I half watch the chat while sitting here playing my game. Gives me a little bit of human interaction. Pretend like I'm a normal person. .5:30 AM, so not much is popping in America yet. Ooh. Smoother 86. How's Oz doing? Yeah, not bad, I suppose. It's smoother. Nothing exciting. It's 10:30, as R31 said. Just kicking back. Bit of arena, bit of streaming, bit of chatting. fighting off this sleep, waiting for the Red Bull to kick in. I don't know when I got so old that I needed Red Bull to get past 10:30 at night. It's the beers that did it to me. Most nights I'm up till 12:30 just doing nothing. Have a couple of beers tonight and I'm wrecked. $12:30 in Germany. So you're here for a lunchtime stream, Smoother. Oh. Get myself all tangled up every time I move. Cords to the phone, cords to my head, cords to the computer. These numbers are slowly getting up though. We're up to 13 now. Obviously a few Americans are starting to wake up. God knows why you would be waking up at, what'd you say, quick shot, 5:30 in the morning? God, I hope it's for work, guys. If you wake up at 5:30 for leisure. But welcome to Saturday Quick Shot. R31 usually sleeps about midnight. Yeah, I'm usually about the same R31, but it just seems Saturday nights, once I've actually got a chance to stay up later, I got a chance to stay up later, so I have a couple of beers and puts me to sleep quicker. Hey Athava, how are you? And you normally wake 6 or 7 after sleeping midnight. No, I don't think I could cope to it for too long and on that much sleep. I usually sleep 8+ hours per night. Actually, I was saying to someone earlier, I'm just trying to keep it to people that have been on the chat with Slicem. He's the main organizer. I just like to, or he's the channel owner. I just like to make sure that I keep with his people just to be sure. Yeah, don't want to be bringing on new people on the call without his say so, being his channel and all. So. Oh, this Red Bull doesn't seem to be working. Need a couple. It's very much against what the label stated, R31. Another 2 minutes and I can claim my arena milestones. Cross my fingers for a bounty of my own. This Red Bull really hasn't worked at all. After this fight, I'll jump up, let me dog in, see if getting some blood pumping helps me out a bit. Otherwise, might only have like one more round or something. Otherwise, I have a feeling I'll fall asleep on stream any moment now, and that'll be even less action for those. What I got? Up to 15 watching now. So we got 15 watching. I'll do the call out for the likes. Send those likes out, people. 15 watching now. I'll get up, get me blood pumping. If I see a couple of likes jump up, then you know, encourage me to stay on. Even if a couple of you come in chat and give me some more reading to do, keep me awake. So I'll be back 30 seconds. Just tried to kill my computer there. So it actually dropped a couple of viewers in. People didn't like me. Actually, those 2 minutes are probably up. I'll claim my rewards now. Yeah, lots of lurkers. Right there. Yeah, I told you, she's very demanding, R31. But yeah, she's up here demanding attention because I just let the dog in. I'll show you my dog. Looks like he's trying to get at my Red Bull at the moment. There's my robot vacuum cleaner that we were talking about yesterday on SlycemGaming stream. Just keep on hovering between that 13 and or 11 and 13 lurkers. Because you're not lurking at the moment, R31. You talk, I talk. That's two of the watchers. So we hover between 11 lurkers and 13 lurkers at the moment. Hello lurkers, R31 says hello as well. Just in case the lurkers don't have chat on R31, I thought I'd better let them know that you're saying hello as well. I think I'm gonna have to call it quits. Try get another couple of rounds in after I log out, but I don't see much happening. Maybe if I doze off on the couch and wake up in another hour or so, I'll jump back on. But at the moment, I'm gonna say good night. Thanks for the 13 watching for watching. Thanks for the 11 who liked for liking. If anyone's, I don't think anyone's new that I saw, but if anyone is new, hit that subscribe button. We try and give some good content here at SlycemGaming. I'm sure we've succeeded a couple of times. And yeah, hopefully I can just close my eyes. Even if I close my eyes for 10-15 minutes, it'll probably help me. So if not, I'll catch you all next time on another stream. If I do, then I might catch you all in within half an hour. Peace.